Chapter 2, Lawrence's Mansion.
Hello? Is anyone
Nice
in
place.
here? Huh.
Old man.
Jessica? Can you hear me? Come on, Jessica. I guess no one's here. But Jessica's gotta be around here somewhere. She's probably with Dad. Wait, Dee?
You can't just leave a ghost for 2 seconds without them wandering around. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome back to another code Recollection. Last time, we got dropped off on Blood River Island. We got a message from our dad, who messaged us for the first time in like years. No, not even years, a whole effing decade. And our caretaker, our guardian, Jessica, went on ahead. And for some reason she's no longer here. And she's not answering us. So now we gotta go find her. Oh, and we met a ghost named D who's trying to find his memories. Rediscover his memories, because he lost them. And he remembered something about his dad and helped us solve a puzzle. Guess that's too much of an intro, but whatever. Anyway, let's see. And once again, if we're going to go through this, I'm going to timestamp when the character updates the character stuff is done. Anyway, let's start with Ashley. Jessica disappeared after leaving the dock, and then I stumbled into a graveyard while looking for her. And then, believe it or not, I met a ghost. His name is D. It sounds like he lost almost all of his memories from when he was alive. I didn't know what to say when he asked me to help him recover his memories, but he agreed to help me look for Jessica. So I decided to work with him. He must have been so lonely, with no memories and no one to talk to for almost 60 years. Even I prefer to have someone around rather than being all alone. Even now, when that someone happens to be a ghost. Anyway, we were able to get into this mansion thanks to Dee remembering the secret to this door. I think we make a good team. I think so too. Let's talk about Jessica. I was running after Jessica. When I got close to the mansion, I heard a scream. I'm sure it was her. Pushing my fears aside, I made it to the front door. That's where I found her favorite pair of glasses. But why? What happened, Jessica? I can't be scared. I need to look for her. She's all the family I have left, and I love her. She has to be somewhere in the mansion. Here's this new ghost, D. Just when I was about to give up on opening the door to the mansion, D appeared again. Seems like maybe being around me helps his memories come back. That's how he got past the door as we were talking. He suddenly remembered coming to the island with his father. After that, we were able to figure out the door knockers and get inside. I'm not scared of D at all anymore. He's just a nice ghost that needs help. So I asked him to come along. I also didn't want to be alone, so having a friend is nice. A ghost friend, that's like the coolest thing that's happened to me. Yeah. I guess that's it, right? Oh, more about Richard. Dad was supposed to meet us at the dock, but he never showed. Who invites you to a weird island and doesn't even show up? He probably just changed his mind about wanting to meet me. Jessica went on ahead, so I'm all alone. Just waiting to be killed by falling rocks or something. And it's all Dad's fault. Yeah, she almost died to falling rocks. Anyway, he's probably just hanging out in the mansion or something. Jerk. Yeah. I'm also trying a new audio setup where I'm recording this separately from my capture device because I'm recording the game on OBS, but recording this on Audacity. Recording my talk, the commentary. That's what I did on my Persona playthrough, but I thought editing that was a nightmare. But then I figured we'll do something. I have something different in mind because I do want to talk during the cutscenes, but I also don't want people to like be turned off. So there's gonna be two versions. Anyway, wonder where to go. So this is a huge ass mansion. Here's a vase with the bird motif. This vase looks super expensive. Even thinking about touching it makes me nervous.
Huh?
It's not as dusty as I would have thought. Actually, it's super clean. Did someone just polish it? Our dad's a neat freak. And here's another vase, just a small vase without a bird motif. There's a large vase with an elaborate design.
No good, huh?
No good, it's locked.
Jessica.
Jessica. Because I didn't really need to say the Jessica, but yeah. She's gonna say, it's no good, huh? A lot. Oh, hey, D.
D.
Oh, D, there you are. Konohito, I mean, this person.
What a huge painting. Do you remember something about him?
I remember, yeah, the dialogue just randomly goes from unspoken to spoken, so.
Welcome.
At least he greeted him. Unlike our
Who
dad.
is this? There's a name. Lawrence Edward, Patriarch.
Oh, good. the
So this is the guy that owned this place. Ashley,
Nah, it's just
This
he's just
man?
This man owned this stupid mansion.
he's my great-grandfather. So you're part of the family that owned this house?
Great grandfather,
Edwards?
and this guy's like
Did you
a
used to live here?
57-year-old ghost. So this guy must be
No.
effing
I
ancient.
came here with my father.
Actually,
visit
we
my
already saw the
great-grandfather.
gravestone, so yeah.
He was very
1800
ill.
He was born in the 1800s.
And then
I actually don't know where I'm gonna
That
start
song.
this.
Huh? That's right. When we arrived, I heard someone playing the loveliest song on the piano. A piano? Let's look around and see if we can find one. I'll come with you.
Your memories must be really effed up if you
Oh.
remember a piano
okay.
playing but don't know where the piano is. Alright, off to find a piano. Alright. Great, now we get to learn about Lawrence. Oh shit, where are you? Oh god, it goes all the way here. Alright. So, this guy's thing is black, so in contrast to Sayako's gray, so let's learn about him. Dee's great-grandfather and the owner of this mansion. Dee came to this island with his father to visit this man when he got sick. I've only seen him in a painting, but he looked a little scary. Like, you're getting your portrait painted, why do you have to look so angry about it? Why didn't the artist ask him to smile? Maybe there's a good reason. Who knows? Maybe he's too serious. Or imagine, like, it is a painting, so, like, if you're, like, sitting there with a smile for, like, 5 hours, it's like, oh, God. Anyway, let's see, over here. Let's just start on the right. actually know exactly where to go, so that's why I went right. But, like, yeah. Wow, very interesting. Nice chandelier.
It's a piano.
Yep, sure is, Ashley. Hey, D, can you play the piano? D, I'm a ghost, Ashley. I can't play anything. That seems like an excuse to me, mister. Anyway, as you can see, there's these cranes here. And if you zoom in closely, they have QR codes. Interesting. Yeah. Guess we'll figure out about them later. Actually, can we talk about it? I guess not. Anyway. Air around this table smells like cigarettes.
Huh?
Someone must have been here. Could it have been Dad? My dad's a smoker? What the hell?
Oh, there's a key here. Wonder where I can use it.
Got E key. Guess what the E stands for? It stands for eh. It stands for estrogen. Alright, let's go.
Maybe.
Did Dad forget this here? Do I have to pick up his fucking smoking stuff? Ugh. Wonder if Dad smokes. But I really don't like the smell of cigarettes. Yeah. Me neither. There's an ashtray filled with cigarette butts. So many cigarettes. Jesus Christ. Was he a chain smoker? If I meet Dad, is he gonna have like... Is he gonna come out coughing and bleeding out his mouth from lung cancer? Really hope not.
Dad.
Is my dad a chain smoker or something? Okay. Guess nothing else is interesting about that. Being very coy there. Anyway. Yeah, we got the E key and the lighter. Alright. I'm not gonna go through all the descriptions because that would take too long.
Is this the piano you were talking about?
It would also take too long without me being able to edit anything out.
I think... D?
Play Ringing Bloom.
Hello.
Hi.
You must be the guest Papa told me about.
Franny.
What? I remember, Ashley. The person playing the piano, it was Franny.
Franny. Alright, let's learn about Franny.
Who's Franny?
A girl who used to live here.
She used to live here. Were you related?
I'm not sure. It was Franny who used to call me Dee. This house is where we first became friends.
Yeah? That's great. I'm glad you remembered something. Forgetting all your friends sounds so sad.
Yeah. You're right.
Alright. This isn't one of those keyboards where you can just like randomly play on it. Not like in Final Fantasy VII Remake where you could just like hop on a piano and be like play like Tifa's theme or something. There's a music stand for holding sheet music. Yeah. And there's pedals here. Can't examine those pedals, but whatever. Anyway, what do we get from this? Okay, Franny. Franny was Dee's friend. She lived in this mansion and was really good at the piano. She also nicknamed him Dee. I would love to have known her and heard her play music. That's good to know. Alright, guess there's nothing else interesting here. Saving.
What's this?
It's an origami crane.
Origami?
Yeah, it's made of paper. My mom would make these for me all the time when I was a baby.
You remember that?
I don't really remember myself, but Jessica told me about it.
Oh, okay.
Huh. But I wonder who made this one. Is the DAS reacting?
What the fuck's a DAS? Alright. New feature. DAS scan feature. You can now read notes left on the paper cranes. Scan the notes about daily life on the island by pointing the DAS camera at the origami cranes found around the mansion. You could read the notes from the messages menu on the DAS. Yeah, that's why there was a QR code on it. My attempted working scanned. Huh? What's this mean? You can read the notes that you've scanned in messages. What sort of messages were left behind in the origami cranes? Yeah, I'm gonna read this in my normal voice because I am at the point in my voice training that I can't do good male voices anymore. So, a week has passed since my clumsy hands took up a saw and hammer, but I finally completed my new stool. My measurements may have been a little off, but it's not bad for a first attempt. I'll take it to the cliff overlooking the sea next chance I get. It's a little wobbly, must be the ground that's uneven. Well, it's a nice feature. Sitting on the stool that I built myself, looking out at the sea, my body rocking in time to the sounds of the waves, the wobbling will help me keep a rhythm. I doubt I'll even notice after a while. I'll get used to it in no time. But am I going too easy on it? I made this stool by hand, so maybe my judgment is clouded? What if Bill or someone sat on it? Would they have a different take? P.S. Sure, I worked on this stool in my spare time around developing the another, but the fact remains it took me an entire week to make a simple stool. In the realm of DIY, I'm clearly still a novice. Should the day come when I live with Ashley again, I'll have to really ramp up my woodworking skills. Yep. Our dad's a klutz. Anyway. Well. I guess that's interesting. It's over here.
No good, huh?
No good, it won't open. All done searching this room, I should check out another. Another? What do you mean? As in another code? Another? Alright, let's go.
Something wrong? Jessica isn't here either. Where could she be?
Yeah, you searched one room, Ashley. Alright, let's move up. See where we can unlock doors. Actually, wait, hold on. Can we use this key on this door? Door's locked shut. Tight. This can't be used here. Okay. Guess the wrong key. I'm gonna find the right door for the right key. Let's try here. It is E key, so that could probably stand for East key. No good, it's locked. Let me try the... You use the E key.
Yes!
The E key broke. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. This isn't like other video games where the key, once you use the key, it's broken. You can't use it anymore. No, you can still use it. Freaking Zelda. Ooh, a dandelion.
It's a hallway. Looks like it leads to more rooms. If only there was
She's
some
observant.
way of knowing where Jessica is. But I guess we'll just have to search the rooms one by one.
One by one, huh? Alright, let's start with this door. Oh, look at three leaf clover. Bird with a 3-leaf clovers on.
No good, huh?
No good, it's locked up. Do you know what room this is?
Sorry.
Sorry, I can't remember.
Franny.
Huh?
This was Franny's room.
Oh, wow. Really?
Ashley, open this door. I feel like I'm
How
about
do you
to
remember
remember
that,
something.
actually?
Got it. But I wonder if it's... Yep. Locked.
Yeah, it always follows with that disappointed. Oh, I can't open the door. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so this one has 2 leaf clovers. That the furthest down has the 3-leaf clover, and that one has a dandelion. Okay. There's a theming there. I'm just too lazy to keep it in my mind space. A bird with a golden sprout on its beak adorns the door.
D.
Do you know what room this is? No, I can't remember. It's locked. It won't open up. Wow. Imagine that. Dad didn't unlock the doors. Has he even been in this place? Did he even explore this place, or did he just like effing just? Did he just like? Let's get out of here. I don't care. All right, let's open this door. That's finally we can open. Wow. Very, yeah.
So many paintings. But... no
And a
Jessica.
crane hidden behind one of the paintings. You think Jessica would go into the
Dee?
art room? She's a
Something up?
chem teacher.
Did you remember something?
Rags and paper inside. Drawing supplies, I suppose. We're just fueling Ashley's ADHD. Oh yeah, there's a thing there we could do. Ask her. We'll look at this stuff first. Nothing looks particularly useful. Great.
Hey.
What's this shit? D, what's... Huh? What's he up to? He can't take his eyes off that portrait. Okay, fine. We'll talk to D. There's an old sketch of a young girl on the easel.
What is it?
Flashback.
Want to see a picture that Papa drew? I'll show you, but it'll be our secret, okay, Dee?
Why does she call her D anyway? Like, I know it's
It's Franny.
shorthand, but why do you, like,
Huh?
just the letter?
Ashley, It's Franny.
Is the rest of the name just, like,
Uncle Henry drew
embarrassing
this.
or something?
Uncle Henry?
Yeah. Franny's papa.
So Franny's dad is Henry, and the kid in this picture is Franny. But it's a little rough, so it's hard to be sure.
Franny grabbed my hand and pulled me into this room. She showed this to me and said that her dad was a great artist. She said she asked him to draw a picture of me, too. After that, we went into the yard. There was a puppy.
Huh. Seeing Dee so happy, talking about his memories with Franny, it's a little, well, weird. Dee was with Franny, the girl in this old drawing. And that same boy is here with me. Right now.
Okay, so anything else about Franny? Old sketch, nothing interesting. Okay. A canvas that's on the easel. It's a painting of a moonlit cove. I'm still stumbling over my words.
What a lovely painting. This may be my favorite room so far.
Ashley, you've been in 2
I
rooms.
feel somehow lonely. I can't put my finger on why.
Maybe it's because there's just like no people there.
What did you remember?
I've seen this picture.
She knows he's
But
trying to remember
before it
something
was
because of
finished,
the
It used to be
flashback
of the
pose.
ocean in the afternoon light. But now, it's the ocean at nighttime. I wonder why it was changed.
I wonder. So yeah, I wonder, like, was it just like, did they just paint over it, or was like, or is it like a Dorian Gray situation where like the painting suddenly changed because of attitude or something? Interesting. Let's take a look at the ocean.
Dee, look.
What is it?
You can see the ocean. It's so pretty, isn't it?
I love this song.
Yeah.
Jessica and I came here on a boat. Maybe you and your dad.
Came by boat as well. Could be.
You'd
Or they
have
could have
to,
gone
right?
by plane in the mid 20th
When
century.
I first saw the island from the boat,
I mean, yeah, that's
I felt
possible.
something.
Like, that is indeed possible.
What did you feel?
I didn't get it at the time. But I think I do now. At least a little.
What is it?
It's about meeting my dad. I just kept thinking, what do I do if he's a jerk?
What do I do if he turns out to be an
Are
asshole?
you scared of that?
Like, what happens to us in the future?
Maybe.
Aw,
A little.
Look at her face. Like, what happens to us in the future? Do we turn into, like, assholes or something? Pretty view. Anyway, we have this, crane. Das, don't lure me yet. I just want to look at this crane first. Okay. Scenery across the sea scanned. Alright. Yeah. Like, depending on where you're... Depending on how you explore, you'll get these things, like... Get these cranes, like, in different order. It doesn't really matter because you're going to be railroaded into every crane anyway, just based on the flow of this game. But like, yeah, so you might get 2 first, you might get 3 first, like I did. So let's get going then. As I enjoyed the breeze of the water, gazing lazily out at the horizon, I recalled the beautiful springtime scenery of Sayoko's hometown in Japan. I haven't visited Japan in over 10 years. The last time I went, it was with Sayoko to tell her parents of our marriage. During the flight to Haneda, I caught a rather rare sight. Sayoko looking nervous. No doubt her mind was occupied with thoughts of what she'd say to her parents. This was her first visit home in quite a while, after all, and on top of that, she was going to reveal such big news. In an attempt to calm her nerves, I held her hand and asked her to tell me about her hometown. She told me about a river near her family home. In spring, the cherry blossom trees along its banks bloom, creating such a beautiful scene. Even now, all these years later, I can see the smile on her face as she talked about those trees. And the next day, I walked beside her beneath those cherry blossoms on my way to meet her parents for the first time. I've always wanted to return to Japan, but
it has not yet been in the cards. Most likely because I'm stuck here pretending that I'm a good parent by abandoning my child. But I'll make it back someday. And I'll walk the path beneath the cherry blossoms that Sayako loves so much.
I said I wasn't gonna do dad voice, but that's my dad voice. Oh yeah, and Franny. We have a cute little photo of her. And the shortest description ever. Franny was Dee's friend. She lived in this mansion and was really good at the piano. She also nicknamed him Dee because she's weird like that. I would love to have known her and heard her play music. I feel like there's like a glitch in this game that sometimes the character portraits don't like update automatically, even though you get an alert for it. But yeah, let's look at these paintings. It's such a beautiful piece, and it's all covered in spiderwebs. Sad, really. Easel holds an elaborate painting. Huh. There's a notepad on the dresser.
Huh.
This notepad looks new. Wonder if it's my dad's. Yeah. They didn't have Office Depot back in the 40s, so this is clearly new.
Hey.
What's written on it? 8:15. Bill is coming. Who's Bill? Actually, I'm such an idiot. I forgot when this game takes place. No clue. Maybe a friend of my dad's? There's something else written here, too. Looks like some notes have been jotted down here. Shopping list for Bill. Chocolate, potato chips, mandeling for cafe au lait, apple soda.
Dad.
My dad likes chocolate too. Is that all? Okay. Can't even look at these books or paintbrushes. So yeah, Bill is coming. Interesting that. Wow, we've mentioned a Bill. They've mentioned a Bill before, I think, right? Or am I just like messing up the timeline? This looks like the kind of paint real artists use. Some of these still have some paint inside, but it's all hard and unusable. Like, at the very least, we know that there's someone who worked with... There's someone who's been visiting this island, too. So, maybe it's this Bill person who's visiting this island. Because both Jessica and the captain have mentioned someone visiting this island, coming back and forth between this island. Scribbles. There's a drawing on the table.
This paper looks new.
Huh.
I wonder who the girl is. Maybe it's Franny?
No, I don't think so. This girl, she looks a little like you.
Huh? Wait. It couldn't be. Did my dad draw this picture of me?
It's amazing he
What's
has
wrong?
Memory.
Aren't you happy?
It's been
Does he
10
think I
years. He
look
still
like
has the
this?
memory of his child.
Well, it's not very accurate.
Ashley, so you as
Oh,
a baby.
no.
What is it?
What if Dad doesn't even recognize me?
Also, there's a woman on the... There's another... there's a woman on that. I wonder who that is. Maybe that's Sayako. There's some chocolate on a silver plate.
Huh.
It's partially eaten. By who? I feel like I've seen this before. Chocolate's been sitting here for that long? No, the plate. This silver plate was... Someone treasured it. No good. I can't remember. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess that's all we can get. Yeah. Also, this song is just awesome. It has that feel of an adventure game, like from mid 90s to mid 2000s, which this is a mid 2000s game.
I don't know if the DS game sounded anything like this. I mean, at least on with lower quality, because it was a DS game, but still. Trying to find a good stopping point. Guess we'll get to it when we get to it. Tea. I'd like some tea. I actually brewed some tea.
What do you
just
think
before
this room
recording
was for?
Oh shit. Yeah. What do you think this room was for? Who knows? We're gonna figure it out, Ashley. Just be patient.
Amazing.
So many books. Pretty impressive if anyone can read them all.
Was this the room of a nerd? Let's open the drawer. Drawer is empty. Old album. Old album full of photos. July 1924, the two play in the yard. Masters Henry and Thomas are growing up in good health. They're practically inseparable. They make quite the pair. Master Henry is a kind-hearted big brother, always looking after young Master Thomas. August 1932, the two play in a sports tournament. Master Henry, so wise and strong, Master Thomas, sweet and honest. They don't mention the sport at all. Guess not everyone's gonna understand American football. Is that really the case? Because it feels like that's become a cultural thing. A cultural thing that has spread beyond the American borders. I don't know. The sound of laughter is ever present around these bright and exuberant boys. I mean, even if it's like rugby, like that's not like American exclusive. I'm sure Mr. Edwards is indescribably proud of their growth. September 1934, portraits of the two. While Master Henry pursues art, Master Thomas aims to be a writer. The pair have grown into fine young men, and Mr. Edward is truly hoping from the bottom of his heart that they achieve the lives they so desire. Oh, interesting. Oh hey, another piece of silver tableware. Wow, is this real silver? These must be antiques or something. That plate.
Dee?
What is it, Dee? Can't be sure, but just feel like this plate is somehow precious. Precious? Huh. Yeah, just love how there's always like a drawer that's like empty, just to add to the verisimilitude. Like, of course one of the drawers is gonna be empty. Why is one of the books like falling down? Hey Ashley, why can't you just pick it up and figure out what book that is? I mean, you might not be able to read it well because it might be in Old English or something, but like, you can at least try. Teapot and teacup on the table. Huh.
Dee?
What's wrong, Dee? Feel like I've seen this cup before. Yeah, it's a cup.
Huh.
So neatly made. Whoever slept here kept things nice. Guess this book was bedtime reading. I wonder. Is this where Dad slept? But it's like well kept. Is it well kept enough that it looks like it hasn't been slept in, or is it just well kept in general? Alright, let's open the wardrobe. Huh, just a totally empty wardrobe. Yeah, we can't open it to see that it's empty. There's a portrait
Who's
on the wall.
this?
Who's this?
You mustn't enter my quarters at your whim.
You mustn't get into my quarters at your whim.
Something the matter?
I'm not gonna rag on
I
the
just
voice acting
remembered
that,
something.
on this game that
This was
much, but
Wells's
sometimes they
room.
have weird.
Wells?
they
He
have
was the butler
lines
of
that
this
don't work
mansion.
that well.
He found me in here once and said to me, "Butlers safeguard all manner of important items for the people of their houses.
Wells.
So you mustn't
that was
enter
one of the
my
graves we saw in
quarters
the
at
in the
your
place,
whim."
in the graveyard.
I wonder what sort of important items he was looking after.
What do you think? Who? If that's
Oh,
William Wells's
was
grave,
keys.
then who
Wells held
buried
every
them?
key for the mansion.
They might be helpful for finding Jessica. Let's look around for them.
Silver table is displayed on wall-mounted shelves. Silver table is old but pretty.
Yeah.
Wells cherished these. He kept them so polished you could see your reflection. But now they're so tarnished. It's kind of sad.
That's weird.
That's strange. What is?
Hey,
There were 4 plates the last time I saw them. It's important to keep all the plates together. I remember Wells saying that. 4 important plates, huh? Drawers are totally empty. Not even trash or anything. Sturdy
Hey.
looking safe. A safe this sturdy. It's gotta be protecting something important. Do you think you can get it open? Let's
no
see.
good, huh?
Nope, it's locked tight. I mean, it's a safe, Ashley. Of course it's gonna be locked. Well, I hope there's a clue somewhere around here. Well, there may not be a clue, but there is a paper crane. Yeah, this should be number 2. There we go. I'd read them out in actual order, but I'm kind of lazy about that. So, might do a compilation later, but it seems that the late patriarch of this mansion, Lawrence Edward, was a deeply distrusting man. He found gold on this desolate island and grew the company he established in the span of a single generation. He seems to have viewed everyone who approached him as a thief who only wanted his money, so much so that he forbade anyone outside the family from entering the mansion. What's more, he took measures to guard his property from intruders by placing mechanisms all around the mansion. I believe his distrust of others had a negative impact on his family as well. There is, for some reason, not a single mention of his wife anywhere in the mansion. There's not even a trace of a grave belonging to her in the graveyard. I have no real evidence to suggest this, but my theory is Lawrence's wife fell I am bad at speaking. But my theory is Lawrence's wife fell out of love with him, the man who cast suspicion on everyone and left the island for good after having his child. Lawrence's reward for amassing such vast wealth was to be tortured by his distrust of others, leaving him a lonely man who had lost the love of his family. However, it appears he was able to keep his heart open to at least one person, the butler who served his family. And judging from the journal in the butler's room, it seems it was a mutual and unwavering loyalty. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, so... yeah. When you become super rich, you start distrusting people, so... that makes sense. Okay. So... oh, there's a giant briefcase. There's gotta be something in here. Oh, guess not. D, look at this plate!
Yeah.
Oh right, that's one of Wells's silver plates. Got small dish with chirping bird. I should put it back where it belongs. Okay. So the 4 plates.
Alright.
Keeping it together is so important. Let's line these up. Sure, Wells would appreciate that. Okay, so... Oh, right, we have a new thing there. Yeah, so... I put the plate we have on the shelf, but... guess we don't have them all. Where are the other 2 plates? So yeah, you can tell that the unlike this plate didn't move it down a bit.
All right.
So yeah, you can see that this plate pushed this thing down, so we're gonna try.
Wow.
The pedestal still came down. It must be some sort of mechanism. You need 2 more plates, right?
Ashley.
Maybe we missed one in a room we already searched. All this tableware is glass or china, no silver. Okay, so we did check 2 rooms. Every other room is locked, so let's go back and see. Does this lead to the piano on it? Oh, I can unlock it. Yeah, so we checked every door that we can, at least on the east side, so... The plates must be in the rooms that we already explored. So let's go back to the drawing room. I don't know, I forgot what drawing means. There's an actual meaning behind why it's called the drawing room, and it's not because this place is where you do art. Air around the table smells like cigarettes. Ashley
Ashley.
There's something about this ashtray. Ashley, there's an ashtray over here. What about it?
Hey.
Try brushing it off, idiot. Sure, okay. Evil burn.
Oh.
Wow, what's this? I thought so. This ashtray is from the butler's room. Great, now he's just gonna... Now, the butler's gonna be really upset that the thing has a bunch of cigarette ash on it. Also, did we just, like, brush it off into the chair or, like, onto the floor? Ashley, be more neat, jeez. Yeah, this definitely has that feel of an adventure game. An old adventure game, because you're like this teenager in this random house. Alright, so before we go there, let's go check the art studio, because we did see something there. Alright. Yep, here it is.
D.
Hey D, check out this
Yeah.
plate. Oh yeah, that's a piece of the tableware that Wells loved. And some idiot decided to take it off and eat chocolate off of it. How rude.
All right.
That's someone's prized possession. I should put it back where it belongs. There's something. Yeah, he doesn't recognize photographs. Well, at least high quality photographs like these. This is a 90s photograph, though. This is... Korewa.
That's... She's...
She's... Who?
Hurry, Ashley. Hide.
Mom!
Right. I remember who said that. It was Mom.
The woman in the photo is your mother? That must mean the baby is...
Nice that she remembers her
Yeah.
mom, but not her dad.
It's me. This must be Dad's photo.
Got photo of mom. Can we investigate it? Okay, hold on. Alright. A photo of me with mom when I was just a baby. She was so pretty. She has a gentle expression, just like I saw in my dreams. I'll never forget her face again. Alright, does it have his phone number on the back? Damn it, we can't look at the back of it? Oh my god, that's so needlessly restrictive. Is this just gonna be like Ace Attorney where like in the second case you can't like flip a fucking receipt, but in the fifth case you can like rotate it? It's so messed up. It was messed up in Ace Attorney and it's messed up here. I know that case was made later, but still. Why was Phoenix so dumb that he didn't fucking turn around a receipt? Okay, enough rambling. Let's get back. It's nice though. It's a nice photograph. It's a cute little photograph. All right, let's get back into the butler's room. Oh shit! It's so disorienting because I don't know which direction to go. Okay. So the 4 plates. Keeping them together is so important. Let's line these up. I'm sure Wells would appreciate that. Okay, so you probably noticed the pattern already. There's probably a hint somewhere, I just don't know. The birds have to be pointing towards the center. I also don't know what this stuff is.
Huh.
This is a pretty cool goblet. Silver stemware with... It's a shame such a pretty thing was left to get all dusty and all JPEG-y. There's this silver stemware with flowers on it. It's really nice, but so dusty. Oh, before we go, I guess I should look at this, because I have been looking too much into everything else. I've been trying to solve the puzzle too quickly. I haven't been paying attention today, so... Mom died when I was 3. I know she was a scientist like Dad, but what kind of person was she really? Jessica says I have Mom's eyes, but I don't remember anything about her at all. I don't remember any... I was told that my dad died along with my mom, so if he's alive, maybe she is too? I'd love to see her again. I want to know everything about her. Yeah, for some reason Dad didn't tell us... Jessica didn't tell us if Mom died, which is kind of important. I'm sure Wells, with his organization and natural cleanliness, was a great butler. There's something wrong with my tongue. It's like I'm actually, like, getting tongue twisted. It also seems like he was a kind person who treated Dee just as well as the adults. It must have been a lot of work to take care of a house as big as this one, though. It also seems like Wells was pretty careful about who came into his room. Maybe because he had keys to the rest of the rooms in there. He was a devoted guy. Okay, so yeah. Is there anything on the back of these? Yeah, it doesn't have, and the photo of Mom didn't have the things you can rotate with, so yeah. She looks so happy. Yeah.
What?
And
This was some sort of puzzle all along?
puzzle solved thing.
Look,
Jingle.
there's something in there.
Okay, time to look at the something in there.
Hmm?
I wonder what's inside. What's this? Is this a map of the mansion? Huh.
What?
There's something written on the space for this room. Ooh, we got a map. Try looking at the map with L when you're lost, and there may be a hint
How
somewhere.
about this?
I should make notes of the interesting things I find. Huh. I actually don't remember that. Huh.
Hey,
Wonder what's inside.
D.
Nope, it's Loctite. Don't suppose you know the combination, do you? Sure don't. Do you think Wells left it somewhere? Oh shit. I forgot. Yeah, Wells wrote it on the map. As you can see, like, Ashley wrote the notes. So, did Franny's? So there's like more of these here. There's Franny's room. All those doors were locked. Ugh. Yeah, and you can tell where Ashley is. And she draws notes. I see. So, yeah, you can see it's kind of faded, the combination there. So, yeah, right 17, left 17, 4, 6, 20. 17, 4, 6, 20. Okay.
Ashley.
It starts right. Wait, no, we go this way. And then we go all the way to the right. There's probably some significance to that note, to these numbers. I also remember, like, in middle school, like, your locker combination, like, you had to pass the number twice to get the right
got
thing.
it.
And
The safe is unlocked.
Well done, Ashley.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
yeah, and I remember, like, this is so much more convenient. So I don't have to, like, rotate the entire thing, like, 200 times. And make it complicated for our middle school brains. It never bothered me, but it bothered a bunch of other people I knew.
This is...
これは
Yes, a key. 2 keys, as a matter of fact. Now we can get into those locked rooms.
got a flower key. Got 3-leaf clover
What's
key.
this notebook?
Wells must have written it.
"1916. We finally learned of Master Leonard's whereabouts, but it was too late. He had already succumbed to the epidemic.
Probably Spanish flu.
It has been decided that Mr. Edward will take in the 2 children he left behind. Mr. Edward had ordered new rooms to be prepared for the young children. He calls the rooms the Golden Bird Room and the Silver Bird Room."
So Leonard is Lawrence's son. Okay.
"The 2 boys have long since outgrown me.
Oh yeah, this is 1930.
The 2 boys have long since outgrown me. They are now strapping young men. Masters Thomas and Henry have entered the same university. Master Henry so wise and strong. Master Thomas so sweet and honest. I'm sure Mr. Edward is indescribably proud of their growth. Now there is no longer a concern about finding a successor." 1936. Masters Henry and Thomas both marry.
How convenient they married at the same year.
December 1943. The dreaded day has finally come. Masters Henry and Thomas are both headed to the battlefield. The war has intensified and both young men were called to the front lines.
Probably tell it's World War II.
When I think about how Mr. Edward must feel, I am speechless. I can only pray for their safety. September 1945. The long-awaited day has arrived. Both young masters have come home. The joy I feel to have them return alive is unparalleled. Their return, however, bearing grave wounds to both body and soul. Master Henry looks himself in the Master Henry locks himself in the art studio, gazing endlessly at the pieces he once painted. He even struggles with daily matters such as eating. Mr. Edward has keenly observed that help is needed and has arranged for Henry to stay on the island with his family. After staying with us for several days, Master Thomas returned to his home on the mainland. He conducted himself with his customary positive manner, but I could sense something like a dark cloud in his countenance. I cannot possibly understand their feelings, but I pray that they can rest and become well soon. 1946. Mr. Edward prepared his last will and testament. 1948. Mr. Edward has taken ill. What have I done? If only I hadn't written that letter and called them to the island. But no matter how I repent, those days will never return. It's all my doing. The fault is mine alone. But perhaps one day a descendant of the Edward family will return. Should that happen, I will leave a set of blueprints in my drawer. I hope that they are found and provide some use. I pray that the souls of Mr. Edward and the others rest peacefully for all eternity.
This Mr. Edward must have been your great-grandfather, Dee.
I can assume
You're probably right.
Wells was the one who
Henry
prepared
and
most
Thomas,
of the gravestones, but whoever
If
provided
they were
his
brothers
is
and they
the
were
question.
Lawrence's grandchildren.
Dee? You alright?
Flashback time!
Henry, enough already. What are you trying to say, Thomas?
I just remembered something.
Do you remember?
Back then, Uncle Henry called my father Thomas.
Thomas? Your father's name is Thomas!
Wow, amazing.
That's great! You remembered your dad!
Unlike me, I don't remember my dad.
Granny's father is Henry, Dee's father is Thomas. And Henry and Thomas were brothers. They died on this island in the same year.
Nice to have the recap.
I wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Dee looks so upset. He's probably wondering the same thing.